YouTube people, what's going on? My people. Let me bag out here before I hit this tree, man. What y'all got going on today, man? I know y'all seen that fight this weekend. And I know a lot of y'all were disappointed. Because y'all thought Canelo was going to win. I've been saying Crawford was going to win. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying that. But one thing I have been saying is I like Canelo. Canelo is a hell of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's a hell of a boxer. I've been watching Canelo for a long time. See, but what I was telling people about the fight is Crawford is a counterpuncher. I didn't watch Canelo in fights where he gets frustrated. You know what I'm saying? When he wants to bring the engagement. You know what I'm saying? He want to fight. Like, come on, let's fight. And when you're dealing with a boxer, that don't work too good with Canelo. Because Canelo, he tries to be a boxer, and I think he became a way better boxer since he fought Floyd Mayweather. You know, so I think Floyd made him a way better boxer. I always say that. But if you think about it, I don't think nobody punches crisp and is sharp and is quick and get out the way in the kind of defense Floyd Mayweather got. So Floyd Mayweather is more of a pot shot kind of puncher. You know what I'm saying? He gonna throw his pot shot, pop, he gonna hit you right here, he gonna move around. I looked at the fight the same way as I looked at a Mayweather fight with Crawford. The thing about Crawford is Crawford has a little bit more power, but as far as me observing the fight, looking at the fight, feeling a certain way about the fight, I kind of felt like the fight was going to go like the Floyd Mayweather fight. That's just how I felt about it. I just felt like they not the same kind of fighter, but the thing about Crawford and Mayweather, where they similar at, is they both counterpunchers. So they want the other fighter to initiate the contact. They want the other fighter to initiate the fight. You know what I'm saying? They want him to come forward so then they can counter. And see, Crawford, I bet you money Crawford watched that Floyd Mayweather Canelo fight. Cause one thing I seen that Crawford was doing, that Mayweather was doing when he fought him, Mayweather got this thing where he gives you a straight jab to the stomach. He always does that. If you watch a lot of his fights, he does that a lot, where he'll give you a straight jab to the stomach. And what it does, it kind of throws off your rhythm. You know what I'm saying? When you're coming forward, it throws off your rhythm. He'll hit you right here in the center of your stomach. He'll duck down and hit you with a jab right in your stomach. And what it does, it throws off your rhythm. Because sometimes the fighter is walking forward to get ready to punch. When he put that jab in your stomach, it throws you off rhythm. And then you got to reset and start over. And he's jumping around, he's moving around. So he's not giving you an opportunity to really get a clean shot on him. So, and then when you make the mistake and try to get too aggressive, that's when he take advantage of you and hit you with a pop shot. And I seen Crawford doing the same thing. I think Crawford was moving to get out the way, but once you get to this like 6th round, Crawford was standing in there. And to me, everybody was saying Crawford is a bigger fighter. I didn't really see that. You know, I watched the weigh-in. I watched these two guys standing next to each other. And it didn't look like Canelo was the bigger fighter. It looked like Canelo was the more solid fighter, if you ask me. You know, so he looked thicker. His punches looked like they was coming a little harder. But far as him being the bigger fighter, I didn't really think that. When I seen them both standing next to each other, I didn't think that. This dude flashed his light like he the police, like, cause he got an old Grand Marquis. Man, back to what I'm talking about. But he didn't look like the bigger fighter. He looked like the more solid fighter. It looked like where he was sitting at in weight, he's used to sitting there. And probably Crawford didn't look too ripped, you know what I'm saying? Because he had to go up so many weight divisions. But how the fight happened is how I seen the fight happening. You know, I thought Crawford was going to box him. He was going to move around. He was going to get out the way. That stiff jab to the stomach, mid-region, I didn't know he was going to come with that. But when he started doing it, he reminded me of what Floyd Mayweather did to Canelo. And like I said, I'm a big fan of Canelo. I didn't bet, didn't do nothing. I just watched the fight. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoyed the fight, me watching the fight. I didn't want to have no money on either or fighter because I wanted to be able to enjoy the fight. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have no bets on it. I just really watched the fight. And how the fight went, I expected it to go that way. I really called that way. I said he was a counter puncher. I didn't think nobody was going to get dropped. I don't think Crawford was going to get in there and take the chance of Canelo hitting him with one of them strong shots. Canelo got a good chin. Crawford got a good chin. I don't think either fighter had ever been on the mat. So, you know what I'm saying? You got that going for yourself. So, like basically what I was saying, the fight happened exactly the way I seen the fight happening. I thought Crawford was going to end up winning the 12-round fight. I don't think nobody was going to get knocked down. Nobody's going to take that chance. Canelo was going to try to come forward to push the fight. Crawford was going to move out the way. He was going to box him. You know what I'm saying? And people always say, let's get in here and slug. No, it's not slugging. It's boxing. It's a skill. The art of boxing is to hit and not get hit. I don't know why people think because you get in there and swing for the fences and get your block knocked off that you're a great boxer. Now, you can be a great boxer. You can be a smart boxer. You can be a brawler. Canelo is more of a brawler, and he looks decent as a boxer. Like I said, since he fought Floyd Mayweather, Floyd kind of made him change his style. Because I remember when Canelo used to come straight forward with his head, and he didn't move, he didn't have no head moving, and he was an easy target. And Floyd Mayweather made mincemeat of Canelo and taught him a big lesson. You know what I'm saying? I respect Canelo because Canelo don't run from no fights. He fight whoever want to fight, and I can appreciate that about Canelo. Great fighter, you know, great champion for a long time. But Crawford, he's a different kind of beast, man. Crawford is the guy of this era since Floyd Mayweather quit boxing. You know what I'm saying? Crawford is that guy. And if I was Crawford right now, you know what I would do? I would retire, walk out on the top. You know what I'm saying? Don't put no blemishes on my record. It ain't nobody out here worthy enough that I see him fighting. I think he would be just taking a chance to messing off his record or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody out here worthy enough to fight him. He done fought the big dog, and he had to step up by 2-3 weight divisions to fight the guy. You know what I'm saying? Canelo's a great fighter. If I was Canelo, I don't think Canelo got nothing else to prove. I think he needs to retire and just kick his feet back and relax. What he did, he's an automatic Hall of Famer. Crawford's a Hall of Famer. But he gonna take a shot at Floyd at the end of the fight saying Crawford was a better fighter than Floyd. Nah. You can't get mad at the guy for setting the blueprint. You know, up until that time, Canelo, you hadn't lost. You know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather really gave Crawford the blueprint because how Crawford fought you, it looked similar, really similar to how Mayweather whooped you. And I think Mayweather punches was way more crisp. He was hitting you with sharper. It's just Mayweather just punched sharp. And I think that's why Mayweather wins a lot of his fights because you can see his shots. You can see his punches. When he hits you, they fast, they crisp, they pinpoint, and it sounds off. So even if he don't got the power to put people on the mat like that, his punches just look like. And everybody say Floyd Mayweather, he don't have no strength. But you never see nobody go crazy on him and just run up there and be willing to take a punch from Floyd Mayweather. You heard a lot of people talk about after the fight, I didn't know Floyd Mayweather was this fast. You know what I'm saying? You heard that a lot. But every time he comes out on top, big dog. You know what I'm talking about? But tell me how y'all feel about that Crawford-Canelo fight. Would y'all want to see a rematch? No way. I don't want to see a rematch because that's how the fight gonna go. They can fight 100 times and that fight gonna go the same way. Canelo gonna come in, he gonna try to box. He's not that good of a boxer. He's more of a tight-knit boxer. And he gotta set up things to throw a punch, but he's always looking to throw the power punch. Instead of boxing, breaking a person down. Canelo wants to just knock a person out. And that's not gonna work with Crawford, because Crawford looked big, man, in there. You know, he surprisingly looked more comfortable than Canelo at certain times in the fight. You know, when he started getting to the end of the fight, Canelo started like he was frustrated. He started turning around and doing all kind of things. And Bud Crawford, the whole time, he was smiling. Like he was enjoying the beatdown he was putting on Canelo. Hey, big respect to Canelo. Big respect to Crawford. It goes like that sometimes. Sometimes you just meet the better man at a better time, and he gets the best of you. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing you can do about that. That's the part of being a boxer. You know what I'm saying? You win some, you lose some. You can still be great fighting who you fight. But this guy, Mayweather, please stop comparing people to Mayweather, man. This guy was different, man. Pretty boy, Money Mayweather, whatever you want to call him. This guy was different. Crawford is a hell of a fighter. If him and Floyd Mayweather would have came through at the same time, I think that would have been a great fight. I'm still picking Mayweather. Because see, the thing about Mayweather is you can't jump around indoors like that. Floyd gonna make you come fight. You gonna have to come fight him. See, Canelo, perfect fight for Crawford. Same way he was a perfect fight for Mayweather. Because Mayweather is a counterpuncher. Crawford is a counterpuncher. Canelo tries to be a counterpuncher, but it's just It's just his character that's going to make him get out here and try to bring the fight to the person. So, tell me how y'all feel about the fight, man. Did y'all enjoy the fight? Pretty good fight, man. Like, comment, subscribe on my video, and tell me how y'all feel about the Canelo Crawford fight. I'm out.